Thanks, guys. You know, I can remember when I was in my teens, I thought that turning 30 would be hard. But now that I'm almost 40, I actually feel better. And I'm more active than I was when I was in my 20s. And I don't think I'm alone because my next guest is showing no signs of slowing down either. Good morning, Mark. Thank you so much for coming in.
Hi, Karen. You know, I think what you've just said is quite right. And I'll bet there are loads of people watching right now that are getting older and who are enjoying life more than ever before.
Absolutely, Mark. I mean, even though some of the young ones out there may think that getting older means life is over, it's not the case. And here's some proof of that.
Some people think we're a little bit past our prime.
Yeah, but none of us are going to win the Tour anytime soon.
Yeah, but when you're struggling up a hill, you're reminded that the old ticker isn't going to last forever.
Mark, Bob does have a point.
He sure does, Karen. And as much as I can't imagine not being here, the truth is everyone's time will come sooner or later. It's just life happening, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. And as much as we don't think about it, losing a loved one is hard enough for a family. Then there's the added burden of having to organise a funeral and come up with the money to pay for it at such short notice.
Well, actually, one thing I won't be leaving to my family is my funeral expenses because I've taken out an Aussie funeral plan.
Oh, come on, mate. Next thing you'll be shopping for a plot.
Stop laughing. I've already got a funeral plan sorted. You never know what might happen when I'm out riding with you lot. Look, guys, at least my family won't have to worry about my funeral costs.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. So, Mark, what was it about the Aussie funeral plan that grabbed your attention?
Well, to start, it's got Aussie stamp of approval. Also, it was simple and straightforward for me to get this cover sorted out.
Yeah, how so?
Well, firstly, it's easy to understand. You can choose a benefit amount of between $3,000 and $15,000. And if you were to pass away, this amount would be paid to your family, so they'd have the money needed to cover these often unexpected costs.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Mark. Often a death catches a family off guard, both emotionally and financially, because it could be unexpected, like from an accident.
Well, that's right. And you know, with Aussie Funeral Plan, the benefit triples in the event of accidental death.
Okay, so if you choose a $15,000 benefit, would it then become a $45,000 benefit payout in the event of accidental death?
That's right, Karen. And best of all, claims are paid without unnecessary delay, so your family gets the money when they need it. And there's a lot of decisions to be made when organising a funeral, and the last thing you want your family to worry about is where the cash is coming from to pay for your send-off.
Absolutely. Now, Mark, this all sounds easy in theory, but do you have to jump through hoops to get this sort of cover?
Not at all. In fact, I can't see how it could be made any easier. If you're an Australian resident aged between 18 and 79, you're guaranteed to get cover in a single phone call without having to answer any health questions or fill out any forms.
Seriously, though, it was so easy. I didn't have to take a medical or a blood test. And it didn't break the bank either, so I covered my wife too.
Speaking of the bank, how about the premiums?
Well, it cost me a lot less than what I spend on snack bars for my bike trips each week.
Great.
But of course, everyone's situation will be a little different because premiums are based on your age. So the best thing for your viewers to do is to call and get a quote.
Yeah, nothing lost by a quick call, is there?
Of course not. But let me give you an example. If you're aged 43, your premiums start from just $3.44 a fortnight. Plus, you can add your partner and children until they reach age 21 to your policy from just an additional $2.84 a fortnight.
Fantastic. That sounds so affordable.
Yep. And with the 3-year premium rate freeze, the premium rate is guaranteed not to increase for the first 3 years.
Yeah, and you get a will kit for free when you take out your cover, don't you?
That's right, Karen. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee, which gives you plenty of time to really look over the policy to make sure it's what you're all looking for.
Yeah, so call for an Aussie funeral plan today on 1300 45 48 29 or visit their website aussie.com.au/insurance to find out how you could put yourself in a better place. Mark, thank you so much for coming in.
No worries, Karen.
Guys, back over to you.